Next, we have the Rowan Scholarship endowed by family and friends. The winner is Sara Wu of Harvard. In her application, Sara wrote about Chinese citizens in Seattle who are being priced out of their neighborhoods by real estate development. Sara has a fellowship with Reuters in Hong Kong. Presenting is Roy's son, Mark, who grew up in Hong Kong.
So last summer when I went to Seattle, I had no idea what I was getting into and did what I always do when I'm going to a city, and I turned to the newspaper archives and start reading about all the neighborhoods. And I quickly realized that Chinatown coverage was very limited and had been limited to fires and violence, and I had no idea what was going on there at present. And so I went down there and started speaking to community organizations. And one story that stuck with me was that of Tang Fenchen, and she had lived in this place called the Republic Hotel, a single-room occupancy building that used to be for transient laborers but have since become affordable options for Chinese seniors. And so when the building was sold to a developer, a lot of these elderly Chinese residents were displaced. And she was so scared of all the other neighborhoods in Seattle where she couldn't really navigate that her and another resident doubled up in a room to stay because it's hard to find $240 rent in Seattle that now has Amazon and Microsoft. And so taking these human stories, I wanted to contextualize them with data to prove that this wasn't just one or two stories, but something that was threatening a lot of people in Seattle who don't have a lot of economic or political power. So I compiled and analyzed data to show the spike in development in this neighborhood and to also show how these new affordable housing units were not affordable to many of these seniors. And so Chinatowns, I've always been drawn to them because I think they serve as this window to understanding how macroeconomic trends kind of play out in the daily lives of people. So Toronto's Chinatown was my family's first home when we immigrated from Fujian, and I've spent the last year studying Manhattan's Chinatown and the relationship between the art market and urban change. And spending so much time on Chinatowns has made me more excited about reporting in Greater China, and I'm really thrilled to be able to go to Hong Kong, this unique convergence of globalization, colonialism, and migration that fascinates me. And so I'm really grateful to the Rowan family and their friends and the Overseas Press Club for this opportunity. Thank you.